Hello, I'm Philip Mann, the Technical Director at Kappler. And today I'd like to discuss a very important issue that we're dealing with, and that is trying to provide protection against the opioid compounds fentanyl and carfentanil. It's amazing the level of incidents that have occurred regarding these compounds over the last several months in the U.S. We all know that the opioid epidemic is in a catastrophic state, and many people are turning to these other compounds when the prescription drugs are no longer available for use. I've had many people ask recently, well, what suit would you recommend if I have to do a fentanyl or carfentanil entry or cleanup? And I've gone back to the guidance that's been provided by the EPA and CDC along with NIOSH. They have outlined the EPA levels of protection as the guidance for responding to these compounds. And what they say first, if you're going into an unknown situation, like any hazmat response, level A protection is required. After the compounds have been identified and the scene is more stable, they recommend that you downgrade to level B or level C. Now, they talk about these levels and they say modified level B or modified level C, which basically means the addition of taping to interface the components that go with that protective garment. We know that the fabrics and the seams that we provide with both our Provent and Zytron garments will provide effective barrier to the fentanyl or carfentanil powders. However, the problem is that when you interface the garment to the gloves or the respirator face piece, taping of these interfaces is critical, because when you don this garment that's impermeable and you start doing motions like squatting or bending over, you create positive and negative pressure areas in that garment which could literally suck the powder inside the garment with the wearer. And this is not a good situation. So again, we have to be very careful when we talk about recommending garments for these applications. I can cite numerous examples recently of departments doing fentanyl responses in level A. And I've had many people say, well, that's really too much protection for this scenario or application. But we have to ask ourselves, is it too much or not? I mean, that's basically what the EPA, CDC, and NIOSH are recommending. Now, I will say that I've had some discussions recently with people that are involved with the IAB, the Interagency Board, and I've been told that they're going to provide some new guidance in the future, and also that that guidance may be less conservative than the guidance that is out there today. And we'll wait on that guidance and we'll follow up on this topic. So again, today we've talked about response to fentanyl and carfentanil. I'm Philip Mann, the Technical Director at Kappler.